We are live. We're back. Podcast episode 16. Coming to you on a Saturday afternoon. And Mike, let's start it off. How was your day today?
Well, we're in the middle of my day right now, but so far so good. I just got back from playing basketball for a little bit. Shooting some hoops. It's pretty nice outside. It feels like a spring day, even though it snowed 2 days ago. That's besides the point.
It snowed two
Um,
days ago?
it snowed 2 days ago. It didn't stick, but it snowed 2 days ago. So welcome to Chicago. But before that, I was waiting for a package to be delivered from DA Card World, David Adams Card World, sports cards. I got a hobby box of WWE 2019 NXT. Comes with 2 autographs. I just uploaded that video, so you can go check that out on my channel.
Saw
Um,
that. Skipped
it
right to the
was what?
I skipped right to the end.
And you
Like
didn't see anything at the end.
what are you talking about?
Well, you didn't see like the opening. You just like got like the hits, and that was it.
That's all I
Um,
need.
the thing with like between this box and the last box, I got one women's wrestler, and then I got one former Ring of Honor wrestler. So that's the trend of the box right there. But other
What did
than
you
that,
do yesterday, dude? Because we started the podcast so damn early.
oh, um, that's a good question. What did I do yesterday? I went to Target and I picked up um, the All Time Low album. They had the CD there, so I bought it. I got a thing of toilet paper from there, and then I went
Nice.
home.
How much rolls, dude? How much rolls you cop?
I don't know. It was like I forgot how many was in there. Maybe like 16 or 20 or something. It wasn't that
Do you
like
guys have like a limit thing where you can only buy one?
yeah, it's one per person.
All right, because I went to the store today. This is going to my day now. I went to the store today, bro. That the whole row is full of toilet paper. Like it's back. It's like back
hmm
to normal.
Well,
But
they're saying that hair dye and hair products are the one that are hair clippers, like the things that cut your hair. They said that
yeah,
those are the next thing to go, which makes sense because about this time people are getting, their hair, if they dye their hair, it's turning gray, and
yeah.
if it's getting long, they want to cut it. So hair clippers are the thing.
Oh,
We have a pair of hair clippers,
I,
so that's
I'm
good.
good, dude. My girlfriend's a hairdresser, bro. We got dye. We mix our own dye here,
Ooh, there you
bro.
go.
We got everything.
Hairstylist.
Start a business and start sending out dye to people.
Yeah, you
It'd be
could do.
unlicensed dye though, so that would be the problem. People's hair start going awry. I don't know.
Mm,
Anyways, what did I do today? Grocery shopping. I went to the store. Had to pick up a couple things, turning out to pick up a lot more things. You know how that goes. Um, what else did I do? Yesterday, I had my comedy show, and you watched it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And tonight, I have I guess, an open mic style show, and hopefully that'll go good. Just running the same bit over again, about 6 minutes. And yeah, a little bit of cleaning, and a lot of looking for DVDs, Ring of Honor DVDs, because we
oh,
that 2 for 1 sale, which we could
mm-hmm.
get into like guess the deal of the day, which was Ring of Honor is has a buy one get two free DVD sale, and there's compilations. You can buy one compilation, get two. They have a lot of the World of the Wars for the past couple of years, which if you don't like Ring of Honor, like the shows have definitely gone down in 2019. But if you go back and watch those shows from like with the New Japan guys on there, those are like fun shows to watch. And literally in 20 like I think in 2017 there's some of them for 3.99, so you could buy one for 3.99 and get two free.
They had the Chicago one from 2017 where it was that was an awesome show that had Colt Cabana versus Yano on it, and that was the only one that they have the Chicago show they have on DVD. The one in 2018, early 2018, that they had the New Japan guys on, that the Chicago show was a TV taping, so that's why that one that you picked up is only a 3 disc set. It should be a 4 disc set, but because it was a TV taping, it's not on there, so that kind of sucks. Otherwise, I would have bought that. But the Chicago show from 2017 was $3, and I was like, oh my god, this is only $3. That's crazy. I paid like $20.
Literally, like the New Japan 3-4 disc sets, like ROH New Japan sets from 2018 are like 9.99. Like how do you not, you grab that, you grab another DVD, you grab a compilation, boom, three DVDs
What
for $10.
what are the chances we see an RKO the Infamous NWO unboxing of these?
Bro, I don't know because I haven't placed the order yet. I'm like deciding now what to get. I'm very
See,
specific.
I had the stuff in my cart, and I know we were going back and forth about this. I actually told Stevie Breach about it. So Breach, look out for an unboxing on his channel. But my cart at the moment was the Cody compilation, and if I bought that, then you oh no, if I bought yeah, whatever. So you bought one, and then the Young Bucks compilation, and then the Marty Scurll compilation, which you would have bought one of those for $20, and then you would have gotten two free, and then the Flip All Out shirt. And I looked at that, and I was like, you know what? Don't really need these. Just don't really need them. Like, I don't care. So I saved, $30 right there. So
That's true. That's true. That's why I'm on that point right now. And High Spots has a buy one or a 50% off all DVD sale if you want. Check out that. And they have some Ring of Honor DVDs for like $6.99, which turned to be $3.99 when you put in
wow,
the
I'll have to check that one out. Don't like high spots, but I'll have to check that one out.
yeah. There you go. So there's your deal of the day early.
Yeah, that's the deal of the day. Can't go wrong.
So main topic of today. One of
Well,
the main topics.
one of the main topics. It's not really the main topic. It just happened, and we got to talk about it. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to.
Um, XFL's dead.
Rest in
Coronavirus.
peace.
Corona's Coronavirus is like, hold my beer. I'm gonna end this whole streak. You know, like was it 19 years after the first XFL, after it bombed in the ratings and it was a big flop because it was too wrestling oriented. Now it was more serious football, like fast-paced
It
football.
was
People
good.
were actually enjoying it. It was actually getting a lot more traction than the XFL. I mean, the old XFL, and now it's dead because coronavirus.
Yep.
It's kind of
It's pretty crazy, but they just kind of like cleaned house and they said, "Hey, we're done." And I was like, "Wow." I mean, maybe we thought that they would like fire the people and then bring them back after this is all said and done, but Vince just straight up and said, "Nope, we're done. You're fired. That's it."
literally, and it's weird because like there was so much hype around this XFL and being built up for how long, and is Vince going to be a part of the product now? Is he going to be focused on football and not wrestling? And now he's going to be more hands-on back on wrestling again. He's
Yep.
not going to be diverting the work. Also, all those all that merch.
All that
For
merch. I
XFL,
went to their website yesterday,
there's
and
no
it's still
deals.
full price. Yeah.
Like, what's going on? I want some XFL merch right before it goes on. I want a Seattle Dragons jersey. Like, it says $250. A authentic game jersey is $225. No, XFL. An NFL
Put it
jersey
on
doesn't cost
sale.
that much. I want to pay $50. That's it.
Well, we'll keep an eye out on that because I'm
What's
sure
gonna
that's going to come sooner or
Even
later.
you gonna cost if you get something, or you're just gonna
What?
buy XFL just like a sweatshirt or something.
Should we look up the XFL store and see what we're going to purchase if we
I
uh,
already I'm gonna get an XFL like a sweatshirt and a Seattle Dragons game jersey.
I think Seattle Dragons is the way to go. Um, the Wildcats has
Hey,
a cool
wait a minute.
logo.
I just got something. Do you think they named Seattle Dragons because Daniel Bryan's from Seattle area and they call him the Dragon?
Let's go with that. The Dallas Renegades is a cool logo, and then the DC Defenders. One of the Barstool people tried out for that team, so as a joke, I get something from there. But I mean, overall, like let's see these jerseys for a second. Um, I mean, if the jerseys look cool, I'm all in. I will definitely be getting like an XFL logo shirt or something because I think that would be funny to have and look back on. But other than that, the Dragons is cool with the orange and the blue. It's got like it looks like kind of like the what's it called, the Denver Broncos sort of. Let's see, the Wildcats looks kind of wacky. It
Wait
looks
a minute.
like
Tampa Bay Vipers. It looks like the Randy Orton logo.
yeah, maybe
I
it's
never thought
what's it
about
called? Yeah, you would think they would have done St. Louis Vipers, but they have the St. Louis Battlehawks, and I mean it's a St. Louis team, so if you need toilet paper, you just buy one of those. You have the Dallas Renegades jersey, looks cool, looks like the Tennessee Titans, and then right in the center on this picture, the DC Defenders,
DC
with just
Defenders looks like a 49ers jersey.
It looks like a Alabama jersey or like a college team.
Kinda.
It's just red and white. That's all it is. DC Defenders. They couldn't even throw in like a little bit of blue there. But no, I think the Dragons is the best jersey here. The Dragons or the Renegades, honestly. So yeah, I'd probably get a Dragons jersey. I mean, like you said, they're 200 and something dollars. Um, it'd be interesting to see if they put anything on sale in the next little while.
A little
But
top said XFL shop remains open. Orders will continue to be processed and shipped.
yeah,
So they're aware. Like it's not like they haven't updated the site since all the news.
no. So I probably think they're just gonna like hold it as long as they can, and then people are gonna buy it even though it's not on sale because it's done. So hopefully, or they probably think hopefully people will buy it at full price, but some people will, but most people like us will not.
I
So
also WWE stock's gonna go down.
so okay. So this is all from Breach. Breach said this yesterday, and I'm not gonna say that he's crazy, but he might be right. So now that like is pretty much like done with XFL, Breach was saying, what if Vince is gonna sell the WWE, and then say, hey, like you could own this now, but Stephanie has to be in charge, Triple H has to be in charge of creative kind of thing,
Why is he selling it?
just so I don't know, it's like just so he's done, like just so
Oh,
he's.
he's gonna ride off in the sunset and just chill for the next however long he has left.
That's what I said. That's where I would say he's crazy because I don't think Vince is ever going to do that. But I mean, it's a possibility. It could
I, don't
happen.
know. I think Vince is gonna run this company till he can't run this company no longer.
I think so too. I think many people have said he's going to die in the chair, and I think like he. I mean, this is his life, and I don't think he has a life outside of this. It seems so. Obviously, he just what?
I think it's just like this is it. This is his life. Wrestling is his life.
Yeah.
This is his business. This is what is he gonna do? Sit at home and do nothing? Like you hear about Vince's stories about him working like for 2 days straight and then sleeping for a day. Like this guy's a workhorse. You think he's just gonna put stop at the age of 75? Like that's all his life is go go go, make money, re-innovate. Even though some of his ideas aren't the best, but he's always trying to look forward. He's never looking back. He's not thinking, oh, I have whatever probably years to live. He's probably like, I don't know, I'm probably gonna live till whatever. I don't know. You know?
Vince would sell the WWE. He would give it a day. He would go home. He would know what to do. He would look at like Linda McMahon, and then he'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna go buy it for double." Like he wouldn't know what to do. He would
Like
sell it just so he could rebuy it.
buy Ring of Honor and be like, I'm gonna fucking
Could you
sell
imagine? Imagine he bought Ring of Honor. He had it for a year, and then he gave it to Triple H. He was like, "Here you go, happy birthday." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm like, Vince is not gonna if Vince sold WWE, he would buy something else and be like, all right, I'm doing this now. He's not gonna sit at home doing nothing. But I doubt he's gonna give up wrestling.
And speaking of WWE, we have one of those, people are bored staying inside for the quarantine, and this is just another one of those things. We got the WWE tweeting out, "Who are you moving in with, WWE Universe?" So basically, it's a choose your quarantine house. I'm going to read each individual house right now. So house number one, house number one is Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Charlotte Flair, the Broserweights, the New Day. House number two is Rhea Ripley, Keith Lee, Edge, the Iconics, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. House number three is the Kabuki Warriors, the Artist Collective, Io Shirai, AJ Styles, and Shawn Michaels. House number four is Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, Braun Strowman, Randy Orton, Street Profits, and Bianca Belair. House five, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Naomi, Nia Jax, and The Rock. House six, and final, Drew McIntyre, Undisputed Era, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and John Cena. Now, the reason I noticed this is because Justin already answered this question. Justin, which house are you picking?
Okay. This is number one house for sure. Kabuki Warriors, Artist Collective, which is what, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke. Io Shirai, which is low-key kind of racist that they bunch all the agents together. AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels.
Now, you're saying it's the best because of why? Like
All
what
right,
making you say it's the best?
here we go. We got Shinsuke. Shinsuke's gonna teach me how to surf. First of all, we got the Kabuki Warriors and AJ Styles. We're gonna play video games. We're gonna chill. Sami Zayn's the wild card. Cesaro's gonna be he's gonna be my gym guy. He's gonna be getting me jacked up like how we got Chris Hero from fat to slim in ROH. If y'all remember that. Um, Shawn Michaels gonna be my church guy, dude. He's gonna tell me about old stories. He's gonna be my spiritual guide. Like, how you not hang out in this house? So you got a variety of everything. And Io Shirai is just, all kinds. So yeah, there you go.
So I looked at this list, and now okay, there's a few that we can like kind of cross off the list. Like House number 1,
House 1.
Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Like
House 2 is a maybe, I feel like.
Okay. So I have two. I'll say this first. I've got two houses so I picked one, or not number 1, but I picked one, and then there was one afterward where I was like, oh man, now I really gotta think about it. So my immediate reaction was house number 6. You got Drew McIntyre. He just won the WWE Championship. Undisputed Era. You know how many stories Undisputed Era can talk about with Ring of Honor and traveling around the world and just like, working the independents, PWG. They would have like, a one-stop shop to the Young Bucks, to be in the Elite, to Kevin Steen. So like you'd have all these like stories with them. And then you got Bayley and Sasha Banks. Bayley is a huge fan of the same music I am. She was interviewed by State Champs, which is one of the bands that I like. We can listen to some good music with some Bayley. We can talk about State Champ shows and stuff like that. Sasha Banks, she's there. And then you got John Cena. I mean,
bro, John Cena is the most boring wrestler.
No.
You ever watch Hold on. Did you ever watch Total Divas?
Yeah, he was a character, and he was just like there to be there. Like he wasn't
there.
Okay, here's the thing. John Cena definitely has a messed up mind. Do you follow his Instagram?
Yeah,
the amount of things that we could come up with.
John Cena is a meme page. No cap.
John Cena. If I had John Cena's reach, we can make so many different things.
He never posts pictures of himself. It's always weirdly edited.
Dude, with my Photoshop skills and John Cena's brain, we can come up with anything. It would be so much fun to post stuff on John Cena's Instagram. That would easily be like 2 weeks. It would just be that, and it'd be perfect. So house number 6 was my immediate like reaction, like jump to that right away. Okay, and then I looked at house number 2.
House number 2 looks fun because Edge is there. Rhea Ripley, probably like the same music.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin telling the same stories every day. You got the Iconics, and then you got the Chairman, because that's included in the Iconics package. Exactly. Probably. You got Keith Lee. You got a little bit of color in there.
Keith Lee, like, he seems like a really cool dude. Edge seems like he has a lot of stories. Stone Cold Steve Austin seems like he has a lot of stories. Obviously the Iconics, and then Peyton Royce comes with the Chairman. Rhea Ripley, we could talk about All Time Low. She's an All Time Low fan. We could talk about that. We listen to some good music. So that's why, like, I'm definitely going with house 6, but number 2 would be like my second choice.
I don't know. I think number 5 would be lit. I feel like number 5 is the party house, dude. We got Roman Reigns. You got Jimmy and Jay. You got Mr. Well, which one's the DUI again?
Both of them. All 3 of them.
No. I think it just
remember the story when they were driving backwards or Naomi and whatever one was driving backwards on the tollway?
I think that was Naomi and Jimmy.
Okay.
One of them's good. But that's a party house, dude. There's drinks going. Dwayne's there, bro. You want to be on Dwayne's Instagram every day, bro? You're gonna get jacked. Dwayne's there, and Roman's there.
Okay, that would be my
Naomi's
third
having
choice.
a good time. Like, you're just having a time, dude. That's a party house. Number 5.
That would be my third choice because The Rock holds like a big like, what's it called? Big real estate in that house. Plus, if it was The Rock's house, it'd be a mansion.
Roman's a chill guy if you hung out with him.
Oh yeah, he seems like it. Yeah, that's why that would be number 5 would be my number third choice. So far it's 6, 2, 5, and I think Justin is 3, 5,
Three,
3, 5.
3 and 5 and 2 are about the same level. They're tied for me.
Okay. So
Whatever
then
I could live without, like 5, 6 is kind of whatever for me. 1, I don't even want to get near that house. I think the
one,
New Day Charlotte would be good,
like
and those are weights,
the
but
the
like
pairing the pairing of Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins would be very interesting.
I don't want the man and the man's man when the and not only the I don't want to be the man's roommates, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh god, and Braun Strowman,
And
dude.
the
I don't like
Broserweights.
Braun Strowman is on House 4. That's it. Auto kill and Orton auto kill. I don't
Okay, well,
want
hold
to be
on,
in that.
hold on, hold on. In House 1, the Broserweights, that people would be flying in that house with Matt Riddle in that house.
Then you got the New Day. You just be playing games all the time, streaming,
Yeah.
live streaming.
We'd be live streaming and everybody would be in the clouds. Okay, number 4. The only thing good about number 4 is Alexa Bliss.
I
And that's
guess
where it
number
ends.
5 would be good watching football with Rollins because you just troll him.
That's true because that would be fun. Like if it was during the fall, house number 1 would be higher on the list. But as of right now, house number 1 is like I
Like
don't know
bottom.
because it's not I don't know. I think if I'm gonna go, okay, so I would go 6 as my number 1, which this is very confusing because there's so many numbers. So it would be 6, 2, 5, 3, 1, 4.
Okay, I'll go 3, 2, 5, 6, 1, 4.
Yeah, so we're kind of similar except for the top 2 because House 4, like I said, like yeah, you crossed off Strowman, Randy Orton, Street
Or yeah, I
Profits,
like Randy
Bianca
Orton, but the
Belair.
character of Randy Orton would probably be annoying to live with.
hmm like I said, the only thing good about the house is Alexa Bliss. That's why it would be the very bottom one because
I can't say anything about the blacks in the house. It's fine, dude. It's fine.
well, I only care about one thing in the house. I don't care
I'm
about
just
Orton. I don't care about Strowman.
joking, dude. Do comedy. I gotta call out for the nonsense.
That's true.
Bro, AJ Styles, bro, we'll be retro gaming it up on Mixer every day.
Now, if we were talking about matches, then yeah, number House 3 would be number 1 because AJ Styles or Shawn Michaels, that would be like, that would be at the very top.
Io Shirai versus AJ Styles, I'll be 5 stars.
True. Nakamura, AJ Styles, they could practice that match a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Sami Zayn, Cesaro. Yeah, definitely matches. It would be House 3.
House 3 is gonna be lit. House
Although
3,
House 6, Adam Cole versus John Cena, that'd be interesting.
that's one match. You got one
That's one
match.
match. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's the
House
thing.
3 got all the fire.
I don't know. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the Chair Man would be interesting.
I like how we added people to this list because we know they're.
Well, yeah, it's included. You know what I mean? Like
There we go.
it's you know what I mean? Like House 4, you'd have Alexa Bliss's pig running around.
Yeah, we don't want that. Then we got Strowman trying to eat it, but it's fine.
Wow. Wow.
What,
On
dude?
that
He's
note,
jacked. How much meat does a guy eat a day? How much calories does he eat? 8,000 a day? Probably.
that would spawn a weird moment where like Braun Strowman would be eating like pork chops or something, and then he would look at the pig, and then he would look up at Alexa Bliss, and then they would just like walk away in like disgust.
Yeah. How dare you eat pork?
Plus, House 1 Rollins, he would play a lot of Madden with the New Day with Xavier Woods. The New Day are just like electric characters, not
The New Day makes that
forgetting The Rock. What?
The New Day makes that whole house.
Yeah, they really do. And then like Rollins like is there with Becky Lynch,
Yeah.
but I feel like that would be weird. You know what I mean? Like if this was like
Yeah.
5 years ago, it'd be a different story.
Just that couple that's always fighting. You're just like, can you just relax, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Io Shirai. You got Watanabe. What's it called? Evil in the house, dude. Oh man, that house is lit.
Like I said, for wrestling matches, that would be the house.
Oh,
But
that's a house, dude.
all right,
Anyways,
well, that was fun. Yeah, I think
I feel like we're
like
finally getting this rhythm, dude.
well, especially with this because like I've seen these all over the place. These like the houses or like your top 5 this, your top 5 that. And I think like if we don't have anything to talk about, that would be a fun little thing to do. So that was what that was. And yeah, so maybe we'll make a YWC version of that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, Justin, good luck with your show today.
Thanks.
And we'll talk about both shows tomorrow.
All right. So we'll see you tomorrow. I will say see you next time. See you tomorrow. Yeah.